Good day, guys. Welcome this Godswill Arinze, also known as AZ, your favorite web facilitator guy. So here, this is my first video I want to upload. So I came about this video because over a while I've been receiving calls from my students asking me various questions relating to web hosting and upload of code that is pushing their projects to their repository, that is GitHub. So overall I've been receiving texts, emails from my students who came up with this video to show them on how to go about this. No need of stressing yourself, you just get this done easy and fast. So to do this, we are going to make use of GitHub. GitHub is a code repository for version control. But we are not going to talk about that. We are just interested in the pushing and in the hosting aspect. So for today, to host our code online, you need to get a GitHub account, whereby you go to github.com, then you sign up, fill up your details, give them your email, then create a password. Then have your username and your password, then you can be able to log in and do things, collaborate with developers, programmers, and do a lot of things, even fork a project, download a project, contribute to a project, etc. So you need a GitHub account. Then when done, secondly, your web file, that is your project. Your project may consist of HTML file, CSS document, or JAVASCRIPT file, and including images too sometimes and videos. Any of them that all they made up your project. So any of them you just compile them in a file, making up your project. And tell you need the internet connection, you see. You can't drive a car without fuel, So you need internet connection for you to be able to do this online. And thirdly, now we talk about various methods of hosting various methods of putting our project, that is pushing our project to GitHub. So there are various means. We have two currently. One, which is graphical user interface, using the github.com, upload your project and get your thing deployed. And secondly is using the command line prompts, also known as the terminal. So this terminal now, for you to get access to this terminal to give your system command prompts, you need an application called gitbash application. This gitbash application is used to allow our system to take commands. So with the gitbash, we can impute git initialize, git commit, git push, remove add, etc. With the git bash, we can do that easily on our terminal. So once we have gotten our account, our project on our machine, on our device, internet connection, then let's hit the road to get. Okay, so we are back. So right now I'm logged into github.com and I've already signed up and I'm logged in already. So as one of the requirements, you have to get your account signed up and logged in. So once you're logged in, you can see your screen displayed like this: your images, your edit profile, your overview, repository, project, packages, stars, then you're good to go. So we hover over to the repository, is clicked. So for we to push our project to a GitHub, we have to create a repository. So your repository, I'm having internet connection problem. Let's reload. So as I was saying, for you to push a code on GitHub, you need to create a repository. So you can give your repository any name of your choice. But mind you, your repository name is used to represent your project, or is something that is similar, like something related to your project. So this time I want to create a repository called my portfolio. Yeah, so new. Okay, goes well. So I give my portfolio. Okay, over here I give a little brief description about this portfolio I'm creating. So I can say this is my personal data file. Okay, so another thing here, you have to make this public for users to see and for all users to contribute or work with you on this project. Else, if you make it private, it will just be you and no other person but you. Then we hover down. Second thing, initialize the readme file. Readme file is a kind of text document that explains the setup of our project or how our project works or runs. So you initialize our readme file, whether we have the readme or not, you have to just initialize. Then we go down, we click on create repository. Alright, repository created successfully. So over here, this is my readme file. I can click here to edit and write about this project, but I'm not interested for that now. So what I'm interested in is, right now I have successfully registered on GitHub and I have my portfolio created. Now I want to push my code to GitHub repository. So I told you two methods, the GUI, the graphical user interface, and CLI, command line interface. So I will show you the method for GUI first, then maybe I'll do another shoot for another command line interface. So over here, we want to add our source code to our repository. We click on add. Be careful when you click add, don't click create new file. Click on upload files. So with the upload files, we'll have a drag and drop button to choose our files on our machine where it's located or where it's saved. I have access to go there and pick it up and upload. So I've uploaded 2 pictures right now. So you can see I've uploaded 2 pictures right now. Okay, I need to upload my source HTML file. So let me fetch it. Okay, I've successfully added my HTML file. So here now I have to save. In GitHub, to save is called commit. So let me say I can write my first commit, then you save by commit changes. Okay, once this is processing, wow, boom, everything's set. So we have our pictures, our readme file, and our HTML file. So over here now, we have our code on our repository on this account. Okay, so from here now, you can contribute, or programmers can work with you on this code. But from here too, you can make this code visible. That is deployment. You deploy it for people to see, whereby you place links. People just use that link and visit your page and see. That's if you have a landing page, static page, etc. They'll just visit it and see. So from this process now, to make this our work here visible, we click on settings. Okay, go back on settings. Be careful, click on pages, settings, pages. Note that. Okay, yes, our internet is a bit slow. Be serious. Okay, and now just happened. Internet's getting slow. Back. Okay, our network is back. So settings, pages, and here we are. So we go down to branches. Branches, we select main. If main is not there, we'll see master, both serves. So we select and save. Then here now we give it a name. Custom domain means your name, your custom name, the link user can use to visit your site. So here now, let me say my portfolio. Okay, let's save and see if it's accepted. It's not accepted, so I have to rename that. So let's say my portfolio. Still same issue. Come again, let's combine camel case. Okay, boom, we are here. So we are live now. Let's visit our page. We click here. Let's go there. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Yeah, it's loading. Why network slow? Network slow. No. Come on. Bam. Okay. Network. Thank you. Just please allow me to finish this. So this is our page. But our page is having issue. If you can see, this name is the name we gave our repository, and this one is the one we wrote in our readme file. So it means our source code is having issue. So to solve that, we go back to our repository where our source code is. The repository name is called my portfolio. So I go over there, this my source code. So I click on the source code. Okay, the source code is open. Okay, from observation I notice fault here. First fault I notice here is this. When in domain hosting, we always save our home page as index.html. Can't save it as home.html. The server can pick it. Save it as index.html. Then secondly, we'll now come to our source code here. Then we'll check for our file paths, the file path to the CSS. Okay, here already we are having internal CSS. So check for our images file path and give it the accurate file path. So to do that now, we hover and click the edit button. Okay, edit button is set. First, let's change this name to index. Index.html. Okay, now let's go to the source code and check for our file path. Let's check for it. Okay, here is one. Okay, let's go down. Mabila Barak. Okay, you have to take your time and check your source code very well, because you might never can tell where the idiot might be hiding. Sorry for using that word, but that is quite true. Okay, I guess I'm through with this. So once I'm through with this, I just go to the bottom and commit second commit. That is to save, I commit. Okay, boom, we save now. So let's go back to our link and refresh to see if it will take effect or nothing comes up. I believe this one is from the domain itself, because the domain is not even loading. Let's just keep waiting for it. Bam. All right, we have loaded it. Here is our link right now. The project is hosted live on GitHub, and here is my student portfolio, Daniel Chihuahua. Okay, although the project is having key leg, but we have successfully achieved our aim. So this, if you want to send, you can just copy this link and send to your friends, your loved ones, or your co-partner or your workmates for them to view your portfolio, and they'll use this link and come here and view whatever you have as your project. And here is your source code, your repository. So thank you for this. I've done it. So in all of that, thank you guys. This is a brief tutorial on how you can add your code to your GitHub or deploy your code live on GitHub using graphical method. So I would like you to just please like and subscribe to this channel, The Tech Journey. Yeah, it's a journey I just began, and we are on this journey together. Love you guys. See you all. One love.